We are doing radicals. Got it? Okay. So, does anyone have an idea what that is? Any of you? Reese, I've told you 1,000 times not to sleep in my class.
Where is everyone? No, it's locked. Ah!
You're no longer in math class anymore, man. You're in Mathland. You've entered the world where all your math problems are solved. A world where you must think one step ahead, and you must substitute your situation and simplify where possible. To unlock your passageway, I will point you to the whiteboard where you must solve two basic radicals. All right, man.
What's that?
It's a radical, man. This here, this is the radicand. This is the index. And this is your coefficient. And your index indicates how many of the same factors must come out of your set. Your radicand is on the interior, and your coefficient is on the exterior, and states how many of the radicand there is. Now I'll explain to you how to convert mixed to entire and entire to mixed. Snap, snap. Alright, so here we got entire radical. To solve entire radicals, you just basically start breaking them up.
Tell me how to do that.
So basically 50, you can divide that by 5 and 10, right?
Of course.
And 10, that can go into 2 and 5. Now since there's 2 5s, that would now become the coefficient, and the 2 goes on the inside. Bam! That's the answer.
Wow, that easy?
That easy. Except mixed radicals, they're a little different. You're basically just going backwards. So you go 6, and you times that by 6, and times that by 3, but that's all under that sign. Now 6 times 6 times 3 equals root 108. Just like that.
And that's your final answer?
That's your final answer.
Wowee.
Snap. Alright, man, now you've finished the first phase, it's on to the second phase. Snap.
Snap, are you ready to learn dividing radicals now? Do penguins like meatballs? Penguins absolutely love meatballs. And that's a division question. Okay. Now, would you happen to know the answer to this one? I have no clue. It's actually quite simple. Really? Really. So you move the radical down here. And you take, it's basically just 50 divided by the 10, which would equal 5. Perfect. It's that simple. Are you ready for the next phase? Oh yeah. Snap!
Snap. Okay, this is the next phase.
All
We're
right.
going to be working on adding and subtracting radicals. Do you know anything about that yet?
I know nothing about that.
Perfect. We can start from the very basics. Are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's start on our first adding radicals. So this will be our first radical, added by our second radical. Now, since both the radicals are the same, you can put the two coefficients together. So now, since we have two of the same coefficients and two of the same radicands, then we can add them both together. So but we do not need to add the radicands, simply because they are the same number. If you add the two coefficients though, it'll be 4 of the same radicand. Okay, so now that you know how to add radicals, now you need to learn how to subtract them.
Okay.
I'm going to use the exact same equation, but in this time, a subtraction sign. Okay, so now that the radicals are the same, you can actually subtract the coefficients. What is 2 minus 2?
0, of course.
Yes, so since it makes 0, you actually don't have to write anything in front of the radical. Now that you've learned how to add and subtract mixed radicals, we're going to learn how to add and subtract entire radicals.
Sure.
So our entire radicals, our equation will be this. Okay, so to break them down to start, the 45 goes into a 9 and a 5. Now, the 9 will go into two numbers, which is a 3 and another 3. And the 5 stays right there. So, to start, we have now 2 3's, which will be a 3 and a 5. For the 20, now, it breaks down into two numbers to start. A 4 and a 5. And the 4 will break down into two more numbers, which is a 2 and another 2. Grab the pair of the 2, and it goes to the coefficient, and the radicand will be 5. Now, that would be our equation. 3 and a 5. A 3 and a 2. So then it just goes down into normal mixed radical adding.
So it'll be 5 root 5?
Yes, perfect.
All right.